Alright, so, listen, understand, you got it. No, okay, wait a second. Alright, I'm trying to get through. Okay, wait a second. Now, listen, this is more for me and my. No, okay, listen, I'm reading. I get it. Whoa. Come on now. Guys, okay, fine. We're doing it, and we're doing it right now. Let's get it over with. You guys wanted to reach out and tell me everyone I missed? So we'll do it right now. Top 10 worst mounts to farm, part 2. And yes, there is going to be a part 3. There's too many. Starting off with number 10. So for number 10, we're doing a Lunera. And with this mount, the only way to get it is by to kill anything in the open world in Dornal Gall's starting zone up top. You have to get 10 of these crackling shards, which they're warbound on account, which is nice. It's just they have such a ridiculously low drop rate. And then when you finally get enough, you need to go to this rare on top of a mountain, use the shards on it, it becomes available for attack, and once you kill it, the mount becomes yours. It's just extremely time consuming to try and get all these shards. I'm at 4 and I am well over 30,000 kills in the open world going for this thing. That's why I'm not on the mount right now. Number 9. So coming in for number 9 is Rat Stallion. And the reason why I don't have this one is just sheer laziness. Because with this one, how you get it is you farm the underbelly in Legion Dalaran to get a special currency from the sewers to get an achievement called Underbelly Tycoon. Now you can do this through PvP ways or through PvE ways down there, and it kind of sucks because you can only hold 2,000 of these, so you do have to spend to gain more of them, and it just, without being really active or a current zone, it becomes extremely tiring and boring just sitting out there for hours and hours and hours and hours. So, number 9, Rat Stallion. They call me Mr. 8. So, for number 8, we got the Sething Slug, which this one is very frustrating to get. Because you need to get 3 stacks of Insidious Insight from collecting these flaming orbs around the Zaquali area in Zul'Farrak Caverns in Dragonflight. Now, when you get enough of this debuff, it allows you to open a chest, but you'll hear a thing that says you hear the dog hiss from the northern shrine. That means you've got enough of the debuff, and you can go up the chest, but it's a zone thing, so that means you might also see this one, the Whispers of the Magma subdue for now, meaning somebody else got it, and you're screwed and need to wait for them to respawn. Oh, by the way, you only get to keep the buffs for an hour. So, I have to be honest with you guys, while I was recording that last one, I noticed that there's a skull in the background behind me, and I did try and find some hunters to come and tame it, but nobody decided they wanted it, so it was mine! Yay! Number 2 for the collection. So now I got myself a second skull for my hunter. Woot woot for me.
I'm here to say that's a number 7.
So for number 7, we're going to be doing the long forgotten Hippogriff. This one can be interesting to get because you need to collect, I do believe it's 8 crystals from over here in Legion's Azuna. When you find the first one, you get a buff, and you just need a whole butt looking everywhere. As you can see, these crystals can spawn all over the place, and multiple players can be looking for these crystals at the same time, so they can remove and make it harder for you to get the total you need because there's less in the zone because other people collecting them at the same time. It's pretty much as soon as the first one's found, it will end up being shouted out and people are going to start hunting them like crazy, making it much more difficult to find. Took me a couple days actually to get mine done. Number 7, long forgotten Hippogriff. So for number 6, we're doing the Spawn of Gallicracus. This one I picked specifically because it took me forever to get some of these achievements done that are required for this mount, because it comes from Glory of the Orgrimmar Raider. Before Mists of Pandaria Remix, a lot of these you would need multiple people for, like the one where you had to get your health down to a certain total in order to open up the snail cage and have the Mega Snail versus Super Dinosaur, or whatever the hell it was. But this one just became really frustrating trying to organize half the time, especially if you were trying to pug it up or something like that and didn't have guildies to work with you on it, which is how I ended up getting it done, was actually having my guildies help me out. So, Spawn of Gallicracus. Number 5 is alive. So for number 5, we're doing the Drakes of Dragon Soul. And I'm not kidding when I say this, I literally just got this achievement the last time the Firelands raid was coming through, because if you didn't know, the time walking quest from Firelands, when you open the box from it, you have a chance to get any of the mounts from Firelands or Dragon Soul. So in order to get the mounts from this, you either have to farm Dragon Soul for them, along with a bunch of other drakes, and then by collecting all of these, you get the achievement that will give you the Emerald Drake. Well, players have found out that the Lifebinder's Handmaiden and the Blazing Drake are both ridiculously hard to get, and there's no skip for the raid, so they make them extra annoying to get. The Dragon Soul Drakes. Come on down to see number 4 live in action. Number 4. So for number 4, we're doing the Time Lost Proto Drake, and this thing is literally the definition of time lost. Days, weeks, hours, so much time. This thing is annoying to get, and it's just mostly because that it's got a ridiculously long spawn timer, 4 different routes that it can take. Only the people in the group who are part of it that hit it and kill it can get it. It's so many days sitting there waiting with groups, hoping that it spawns and just praying you're the one to get the kill on it. And there's another dragon that can spawn in its place, so it's got a shared spawn. So frustrating. Time Lost Proto Drake.
3 be thee, you see.
So for number 3, we're doing Aurelios Flames Guidance. And I'm not kidding when I say I love this mount. And I absolutely despise this mount, because I literally spent as much of the ass end of Dragonflight trying to get a mythic kill in order to get a guaranteed drop to get this mount. The furthest I could get was to Tindril. Could never make it past that. And it was frustrating because I really enjoy playing my druid, and if you get this mount, you get a druid form, a hunter tame, and you get the mount. So it's really worth the farm, but now it's down to 1 in 100 like every other mythic mount, so you just gotta be really lucky or pray a friend gives it to you. Number 3. I'm so sorry. I did my best. I just couldn't defeat him. So coming in at 2nd place is the Soaring Spelltone. And literally, if you have this mount, you're literally a jack of all trades and a master of a few, because you really have to go in and perfect run through specific scenarios in order to get this mount. There are 7 in total. They require different classes in different roles, doing different fights in different scenarios, like I said. And they are difficult. It took me 156 attempts to just get one of them done, to get the Fell Werebear skin for my druid. They are that brutal. There are a lot of guides for them, so do check out all over YouTube and stuff if you do want to get this mount, but follow them to the T and practice, practice, practice. It's gonna take a while. Dude, holy shit, we did it, holy shit! So coming in at number 1 is Incognitro, the Indecipherable Fell Cycle. And big props to the Discord secret finding group that did a lot of the work to figure out this mount. I mean, it literally has a monstrous guide on Wowhead. It took hours, days, even a 3-week stick where they got stuck on one of the parts. I was part of the group actually, trying to help figure it out, talking in the Discord group, going through a bunch of things, but this thing's amazing and we're still not done with it. There are 3 orbs that are blacked out and we don't know what they're for yet. So a lot of us are waiting with bated breath, trying to figure out what are the secrets behind this Fell Cycle that we have not uncovered yet. I can't wait. What about you guys? Hey guys, it's Zero, and well, we've come to that time of the video where I ask you to do me that big favor. That little clicky, that like, that comment, that subscribe. All that stuff really helps out around here. I'm trying to push for 500 subs, and if I can go further than that, that would be amazing. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos, and I'm trying to get better and better every time I do make one for you guys, because I want to bring you the best content that I can. I'm going to be trying to look into an editing program and some other stuff here, just so I can do some little fancier stuff with my videos, because like I said, I'm self-teaching myself everything. I'm doing it all by myself. I'm the Omega Level Nerd and the Omega Level Dad, so do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thanks, this has been Zero. I'll catch you in the next one.